Kwaku will get started in 15 seconds.
Are we good to go or not quite? Okay, we'll call the meeting to order, the joint city and county meeting. Ryan, would you note the roll call for the city commission side of this meeting?
Roll is noted with the full commission present.
Okay, thank you. You need a roll call on your side as well?
No.
Okay. Approval of the agenda is the next item. And there's a correction to our agenda. Item 5A has been removed, and so we'll be dealing only with item 4A tonight. And I would looking for a motion from the city to approve the agenda as amended.
So moved, Mills.
Okay, and is there a second? Okay, thank you. You need to do that.
Is there a motion from the county side?
So moved.
Motion by Vanderwall.
Okay. Do we need a voice vote on that, or can we do I'm sorry? Okay. All those in favor of the agenda as amended?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Same on the county side. All those in favor of the agenda as amended?
Okay, same action on the city commissioners to approve the minutes as presented.
So moved, Borns.
Okay, and a second.
Aiken.
Okay. And is there approval from the city commission to approve the minutes as presented? Yes, a voice call. Okay. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay.
County side. Minutes.
So moved.
Motion by Vanderwall. Second by Troyan. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Okay, the item 4A, that VK Properties submitted a petition to rezone the following described real estate in the joint jurisdiction area of the city of Brookings County, South Dakota. Outlot C, Outlot D, and the west 30 feet of Outlot J, and the northwest quarter of the southeast quarter section of Section 11, Township 109, Range 50W, also known as 3823 and 3901 Main Avenue South, from the joint jurisdiction residential R3A, apartment, mobile homes, and manufacturing housing district to a joint jurisdiction business B3 heavy district. Ryan, would you introduce the topic, please?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. There was a slight change to the request. The applicant has requested to remove the west 30 feet of Outlot J from the rezoning request, so the request would now be just to rezone Outlot C and Outlot D 3A to joint jurisdiction B3. So VK Properties is own roughly 15 acres of property along South Main. This is just north of the S-curve. It was previously occupied by the Southbrook Mobile Home Park and has been redeveloped slowly over the years. A number of the homes that are seen in this are actually gone now, and there is plans for some redevelopment that would include a rezone of Outlots C and D to a business B3 district. Current zoning map, so as you can see, the area, the greener shade is the R3A, and the yellow shade would be the B3. The petitioner also does own property to the south here, which is currently zoned joint jurisdiction B3. In addition, the property to the north, a separate ownership, is zoned B3. There is some additional B3 zoning on the west side of Main Avenue from this, near this area. I believe a quarter mile to the north, so a large stretch of Main Avenue to the north is zoned B3. And actually, as you continue into town, as you get into the city limits, a large majority of South Main Avenue is zoned B3 within the city's city limits. And I also should mention that the B3 zoning district does also continue to the south to just north of the S-curve. So quite a bit of B3 zoning in the area. And the applicant would like to continue that by rezoning out lots C and D here, the 2 lots that front Main Avenue, to that B3 district. The future land use map shows this area within the urban low intensity. The urban low intensity it's not one of the standard land use classes for a B3 zoning district. However, the presence of B3 in the area, the proximity, there's already an established zoning district along South Main that would support a rezone to B3. So with that, staff does recommend approval of the rezoning request of outlets C and D from R3A to B3.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. Having heard the introduction of the topic, and we're all aware now that it includes outlot C and D and no longer includes the west 30 feet of outlot J. Having noted that change in the legal description and hearing the instructions and the introduction, is there a motion for approval from the city council?
So moved, Mills.
Okay, and a second? Okay, thank you.
Is there a motion on the county side?
Okay.
Second by Gatsky.
Okay, having the motion on the table, open it up for wishing to speak in favor of this particular topic.
Is this on?
Green light.
And I'm one of the petitioners, and I don't really have a lot to say, but I'm here to answer any questions if you guys have any.
Questions or comments from either commission on the for the petitioner? No questions for him? Okay. Okay. Thanks, Todd. Questions or comments from the commissioners?
Just, excuse me. Thank you. Just one question on you've D, but in your original request, are you going to maintain that road that goes to on the north side of the property line, goes back to the housing, the R3? Okay. I mean, it's not required to have it, as I understand it, but you do intend to maintain that. Okay. Thank you.
Other questions, comments? If not, I believe we're looking for a vote, and so I will ask Ryan to call the roll vote for the city commissioners, please.
Jorgensen? Solom? Aiken?
Yes.
Schmeichel? Borns? Mills?
Yes.
Pierce?
Yes.
Fargen?
Yes.
Richard, would you call roll on it?
Erickson,
Aye.
Starhog,
Aye.
Gatsky, Kleinjohn, Troyan, and Ford.
Aye.
Motion passes.
On the joint meeting, I would look for a motion for adjournment.
So moved, Mills.
Second, Aiken.
Okay.
Motion to adjourn on the county side? Motion Bartley. Second Gatsky.
Those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Those in favor?